Hi guys and girls, welcome back to Watch the Time. So it's that time of year. It's the AliExpress sale. I do know that it feels like there's a sale every sort of few days, few weeks on AliExpress, but there are only three main ones, and they're the three that I will be covering on this channel. There's one in March, August and November. This is the March one. You will find on these sales the prices are about as tight as they can be. Also, you can normally add coupons and stuff which tighten it up even more. And the watches that I'm bringing you today, I brought you 12 watches, top 12. There's a bonus one thrown in at the end, and you'll know why at the end. But you'll hopefully, well, not hopefully, before the next sale video, I will have featured all these watches. So they're not watches that I just think look nice. They're watches that I am going to get in on the channel, and I will give you full reviews. But I do think, just from looking at the pictures and stuff, these look like raw bangers, and they are watches that I really do like the look of, and some may even stay in my collection. Honestly, they look really, really nice. But we'll crack on through this video. We'll get on with all the top 12 plus the bonus, and then we'll come back at the end. So yeah, coming at number 1, we've got the Bliga. It's an Oyster Perpetual Homage, O.P Homage. This is one that's been on my radar for a while, guys. It's one that was mentioned to me by a couple of subscribers. Didn't pull the trigger. I don't know if it's 904L stainless steel or 316L, but immaterial in terms of the finishing, the construction, the movement options, and in terms of the fact that it's got a glide lock clasp for sort of £66. Hopefully you can get that a bit tighter in the sale, but I feel like it's a great proposition, and it's one that you could definitely look forward to seeing on the channel in the not too distant future. So yeah, coming number 1, £66 of goodness from Bliga. Coming number 2, we've got a Duka or a Duka. This is a datejust homage. It's one that I became aware of not long ago, and it's one that looks really cool. Again, a few different color variations to choose from. It's one that you'll be able to bring in at sort of £69. That will, as I say, the prices do fluctuate. Hopefully you'll get it in a bit cheaper than that. But even if you pay £69 for this watch, it looks like a whole lot of watch in terms of the sapphire crystal, Seiko NH movement. Looks really cool. The aesthetic looks very much like the watch is homaging, and all of that for sort of fraction of the price that you'd be paying for the actual watch. The actual watch is homaging, if that makes sense. But yeah, one that you can look forward to seeing in the future, and hopefully during the sale it's one that you can pick up, and one that you find as intriguing as I do. And then coming number 3, we've got a Mercure. This is, or a Merkur, I don't know how you pronounce it. This is the retro salmon. They've got an abundance of watches over at Mercure, and this one looks really cool. Mechanical watch, salmon sort of peachy coloured dial, and one that I became aware of only recently. Again, mechanical movement. Upon talking to Mercure, they did tell me that they've got their own proprietary movement inside, a mechanical movement. So I'm intrigued to see what that's about and what that looks like. Yeah, nice construction, nice, beautiful like dial. From the pictures, I'm not sure if the strap goes. Hopefully, I'll have a better idea once I receive mine, because I will have one coming very soon. But yeah, Merkur Retro Salmon. One thing I will tell you about Merkur, they do produce some outstanding watches. I've had a feature one of their watches before. I'm very, very happy with it. And this one comes in at around £70. But as I say, given the sale, you may be able to get it a bit tighter than that. Coming in number 4, we've got a Star King. I've not featured a Star King on the channel before. I've seen a few, and I owned a couple before starting my channel. It was normally their dress watches that were getting a lot of love at the time, because you could pick them up for sort of 20 odd £30, which was insane and had a high beat movement. This one, they've gone for a wave dial, very similar to sort of like the Omega Seamaster sort of style. I think that's where the similarity ends, though, to be honest. A few different colour variations to choose from. Sapphire crystal, maybe even hard lex, I'm not sure. I'll test it once it arrives. NH movement, nice solid construction, looks really nice, and all for £76. I think that it looks like a very, very decent proposition, and one that you should definitely put in your basket and maybe pick up during the sale, where the price is so tight and stuff like that. But yeah, that's number 4. Hope you like the look of that one, and that's one that will be coming on the channel very soon. Coming at number 5, I've got a Tandorio. This is a Tandorio sort of field watch. This was one that I've been looking at for a while, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm sure some other watch reviewers have featured it. I'm a little bit late to this party. I did feature their 62 mass homage a while ago, and I've got, and you would have also seen, hopefully, the turtle that I featured from Tandorio as well. Tandorio are a brand that seem to offer some outstanding value for money. As you'll see in these pictures, the finishing is really nice. The only thing I would say that have let them down in the watches that I have featured is the loom. The loom tends to be a little bit lacking, but given the price, I'm sure you could forgive that. But also, I do like the fact with a lot of their watches, they come with different options in terms of the movement you have inside, so there's a bit of variety there. But yeah, definitely one to look at. Like I said, this sort of comes anywhere between £71 and £84. Probably, hopefully, a bit tighter than that in the sale, but that depends on the movement you have inside. Coming number 6, we've got a San Martin. This is their pilot's watch. Yeah, really, really nice. This comes with a Ronda quartz movement inside. It does also have the option to get it with the Miyota 8215 inside, I believe. So it depends if you want the Swiss quartz or if you want to go for an automatic movement. But you get it with a leather strap, and also you get it with the stainless steel bracelet. And for the price, which is anywhere between £81 and £103-ish, but hopefully that's a bit tighter during the sale. In and around that sort of price, you can pick this up for £100 for a watch with the finishing and the bracelet, sapphire crystal, the dial, and a Swiss movement. I think that's pretty phenomenal, really. And given the fact that I do know that San Martin produce some excellent watches, I think it's one to definitely be looked at, and one that looks really, really good for the price. So yeah, definitely look at this one, guys, and one that will be featured on the channel very soon. Coming number 7, we've got another Matic. I featured a Matic, their Seamaster Homage, a while ago. This is their Oyster Perpetual Homage. They've got a black and a white one. Please, I don't know which one I'm going to opt for at this point. Probably the white, just for a bit of variation, given the fact I do tend to go for sort of black watches, so the white one will probably be coming in. But yeah, again, this one sort of comes in at £100. Nice finishing, very true to the watch's homaging, and I do like the fact they've gone for a Seiko NH38 movement, so there's no date variant of the NH series of movements. Not a lot of companies are doing that at this point, so Matic, fair play for doing that. I appreciate that, and it's one that with the finishing and everything else, I am looking forward to getting in, and I think it's definitely one that you should consider. Hopefully in the sale, the price is a bit tighter for you, and you can grab one to add it to your basket. Number 8, we've got an Ironwatch. I've not featured any Ironwatches, but there's this particular one, the pilot's watch they've got, and I really like it. The one thing I will say, the one thing that sort of drew me to it, and then I started looking at it more, is the bracelet. The bracelet is beautiful. It looks exquisite, just a piece of art. I'm hoping when it arrives it's as good as the pictures, if not better, if that's possible. But yeah, Ironwatch, I think they're sort of like a sub company from Chronos, and with Chronos, you know, you're getting good finishing, so I dare say this watch will be very, very similar. This watch comes in anywhere between £89 and £112-ish. Again, hopefully a bit tighter during the sale. And for the bracelet it comes on, I think that's almost worth it in itself, really. Yeah, really beautiful looking watch. One that I feel should really be in your mind during the sale, and one that will definitely be coming into the channel very soon. Number 9, we've got a Sugess. I'm not really had any Sugess before, but this is my suggestion, if you like. It's their chronograph, it's their racing chronograph, in particular one with the orange accents. I think this one looks beautiful. It's one that has got the Seagull ST90 movement inside, and it's one that this could be one that definitely stays in my collection. Most of these probably could, because I think they're really nice watches, but this one in particular, I've been looking at it for a little while. I wanted to bring it to your attention. Hopefully during the sale it'll be a little bit cheaper. It comes in a sort of £160 in and around those sort of prices. As I said, hopefully a bit tighter during the sale, but it looks phenomenal. The dial looks nice. The lightning, second hand from the chronograph, looks wicked. Like I said, nice construction, and the movement is not to be sniffed at either. So definitely one that I think should be in your basket, one that you should definitely pick up, and it's one that hopefully will be featured on my channel very, very soon. So do look forward to that. Coming number 10, we've got a San Martin. Obviously, I do love a San Martin. This one is the first watch they've done that sort of looks like a Seamaster homage. They've sort of laid their. I asked them a while ago, did they intend to do anything along those lines, and they weren't very committal. It didn't seem like something they were willing to do. But when you look at the aesthetic of this watch, there's no bones about it. This is an original design. They've definitely taken some design cues from the Omega Seamaster, which is my homage, well, my holy grail watch. So I do think that this is one to be looked at in and around £170 for the finishing you're getting on this watch. It also has the Orient movement. It slips my memory. I'll leave the details up of that now. That you get in Orient watches. It's the equivalent to sort of an NX series of movement, but the fact that it's become more difficult to source. They have started using these movements as rugged and reliable from what I can make out. And Orient No Mug Step, also owned by Seiko. So yeah, definitely one to consider. And the movement wouldn't put me off, and it just looks beautiful, I do say. Number 11, we've got an Octopus Kraken. I have featured Octopus Kraken before. It was the Oris Big Crown homage that I featured. It was the bronze one. This is the Octopus Kraken Seamaster homage. One that many people have told me about when they've commented on my other videos that have been homaging the Seamaster. This one looks like it could be the one. I'm not sure. A little bit expensive though. It does come in anywhere between £200 and £300, which I know is going to be difficult for many people. But I think it looks the business. Few different colour variations, couple of different strap options, and one that I will be getting in some time in the not too distant future, because I do want to have a look at it and see what it's made of. Because I've seen a few different comments and stuff, and there's no smoke without fire. Not so many people wouldn't be mentioning it to me if it didn't have something about it. Excuse me. So you can look forward to that, guys. That will be coming soon. But please, if it's on sale during the sale, I would definitely recommend picking it up because it looks like a banger. Number 12. So the 12 watches, there is a bonus one, but number 12 is another Ironwatch. This is the vintage dress watch they've got. They've got a few different color variations of this watch. I personally, I would opt for the mother of pearl one they've got. I think that looks stunning. But they've got a couple of others. But yeah, this also runs the Miyota 9015 movement. I love that movement. And like I said, the finish in this watch looks really, really nice. The crystal, the applied indices and stuff, they look like they're doing a good job over at Ironwatch. The only thing I would say is it's not a cheap watch. It does come in at sort of £220. So do bear that in mind. Hopefully a bit tighter during the sale, but definitely one that I think should be on your hit list. Looks really beautiful, and one that will be featuring soon, I dare say. And that's the 12. I hope you enjoyed it. And the final one will be a bonus, one that took me by surprise when I was looking at it and looking at it. I've looked at this watch so many times. It'll be coming in very soon. It's the San Martin Explorer version 2 homage. It's the Tiffany blue one. This one looks unbelievable, guys. I was sold on the version 1, but upon seeing the version 2 and the sort of improvements they made, because they are definitely improvements, I can't lie. This one was one that I couldn't leave out, and it's one that will definitely be coming soon. The colour of the blue they've used is beautiful. The finishing, the crystal they've changed, the bezel, it looks wicked, I can't lie. And it's one that I think you should definitely be looking to pick up. If you want a Rolex Explorer homage and you're willing to sort of pay a couple of £100, I think this is the place to be. Because they've got the black dial, the Tiffany blue one, and they look wicked. I think there's a few other colour variations if you shop about as well, but they'd be the two that I'd be looking at. But I will leave links for all these watches in the description. So that's the bonus one, guys. I hope I've been as clear and concise as I can be. I will be featuring all of these watches in the sort of next three months or so, so you'll get a good idea. But during the sale was the best time to pick these watches up. So yeah, there you go. But guys, I do appreciate you tuning back in. I will leave affiliate links for all these watches in the description. They will take you directly to the watch. They won't cost you any more. It just helps the channel for that sort of finder's fee and keeps me ticking over. But guys, thank you for tuning back in. I hope you enjoyed the watches. I'm not saying they're all going to be for your requirements and to your taste, but I do think I've featured enough variation in there and different price ranges that there'll be something for everyone. I'd like to think so. But yeah, guys and girls, thank you for tuning back in, and I really appreciate all your support. Go easy during the sale, and try not to spend too much money. I'm gonna do my best, but dare say it's probably gonna go a bit pear-shaped. Well, thanks for tuning back in, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and always watch your time. Take care, guys. All the very best.